morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with Georgetoon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the June 16th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. It sounds like I got through the intro this morning fairly well. I'm still on my cough suppressant pills and my nasal spray, and I am feeling better from when I first recorded the Monday Morning Mailbag. So making progress, definitely making progress, and I'm happy to report that it is not sinus infection. It is indeed this virus, because I'm getting better every day. When I usually have a sinus infection and I don't give it the attention it requires, as far as going to see a doctor and getting a prescription from the pharmacy of an antibiotic, that sort of thing, I can actually feel the sinus infection just spreading and worsening, and I get this terrible post-nasal rawness. And it's terrible. And then there's this terrible buildup of infected mucus. I don't want to get too graphic, but you know what I mean. It just progressively gets worse. And this is definitely a virus, as the physician assistant informed me. It has to run its course. But I'm feeling better every day, and I've gotten plenty of sleep the past couple of nights. Friday night I slept very, very well. And I'm recording this Sunday morning, and Saturday night I went to bed and I didn't even set the alarm. I just, thought to myself, when I get up, I'll get up. And that worked very, very well. And they also asked me, do you exercise? I said, yeah, I have a little bit of an exercise program. They said, well, you know what, continue to do that. In other words, just stay active and keep moving around, that sort of thing. And I think that's helped a little bit as well, although again, there is an ebb and flow to energy levels. One moment you feel all that energy, you feel great, and then all of a sudden, you're very, very deflated. All of a sudden, you feel like, wow, is kind of a wave of low energy kind of hits you. It's like someone pulled a plug, and then you feel good again. So it's been that kind of way. But I am definitely feeling much, much better today. You could probably still hear the nasal quality of my voice, and I do apologize for that. But coming along, just don't get this, because if you do, you're in for about a week, maybe even a little more of a cough, and energy levels going up and down, and definitely stuffy nose, and just a sinus blah, that kind of a thing. But this morning, we're enjoying Wawa coffee, thanks again to James Sefton, and I'm using it in my Buc-ee's coffee mug. A big thank you to Barry Bedford out there, all the way from Texas. Hang on, let me get a sip. I need a sip, because otherwise I'm going to cough. Hang on. Oh, that is so good. Oh, one more sip. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, a nice hot cup of coffee, boy, that definitely hits the spot, no doubt about it. So enjoying Wawa coffee in a Buc-ee's coffee mug, and big news about both of those brands. we now have 2 Wawas in Ohio. I used Copilot, which is Microsoft's AI searching tool, search engine searching tool. It's called Copilot. It's built into Windows. I have Windows 10, so it's really very, very good. It's an AI tool. You can get all kinds of information. And I asked Copilot about Wawa locations, how many were in Ohio, and it came back with this answer. As of now, there are 2 Wawa stores in Ohio, the first in Liberty Township, which opened in April 2025, and the second in Fairfield, opening June 26, 2026. But that's just the beginning. Wawa has ambitious plans to open up to 60 stores across the state over the next 5 to 8 years, with 8 to 10 more expected by the end of this year alone. Wow, how about that? Wawa coming to Ohio in a big, big way, and their coffee is great. So a big thank you to James Sefton for the Wawa coffee. He also sent along a Wawa sticker that we'll be showing you in an upcoming Monday morning mailbag, but I didn't get a chance to show it in this morning's Monday morning mailbag because of just wanting to get through the show, because I just had very, very low energy and just wanted to go to bed. You can hear a little raspiness still in my voice there. And Buc-ee's, I happened to be on social media and I saw someone shoot video of a construction site, and the headline was Buc-ee's coming to Ohio. And I thought, I didn't hear that. So again, I went to Copilot and I asked them, is Buc-ee's coming to Ohio? And the answer came back, yes. Buc-ee's is building the first ever Ohio location in Huber Heights, just north of Dayton. Originally slated to open in late 2025, the project hit a few snags, including a legal dispute over water and sewer services and delays in relocating utility poles. As of now, the opening is projected for April 2026, though that date could still shift depending on construction progress. Once complete, it'll be a massive 74,000 square foot store with 100 fueling stations and 24 EV chargers, plus all the brisket, jerky, and beaver-themed merchandise Buc-ee's fans adore. Quite the splash for Ohio, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that's fantastic. That'll be worth the drive from Cleveland to Dayton, Ohio, the greater Dayton, Ohio area, just to experience that store. Or maybe when I'm driving across Ohio and in that neck of the woods, I'll make a quick detour off to Buc-ee's over there. Wow, that sounds really, really amazing. But anyhow, great coffee mug. Great coffee this morning. A big thank you to James Sefton for the Wawa coffee, and also a big thank you to Barry Bedford. Right there, there's the Buc-ee's coffee mug for really giving me a great lift this morning. Wawa and Buc-ee's, 2 great coffee oases out there for all of us coffee lovers and wet shavers. Well, thanks so much for tuning in again. I appreciate your patience and understanding regarding the vocal quality of myself this morning. You know what? Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, right off the bat, I wanted to give you a heads up on something very nice that viewer Lee Meyer did for the channel. As you know, Lee Meyer is the creator of Shavesplash.com. This is a website we talk about every week in the reminder section of the Monday Morning Mailbag. It's absolutely an amazing utility and website. It will allow you to match soaps and splash scents of differing brands. Get them in the ballpark. So if you happen to have, say, Taubach shave soap, but you don't have a Taubach aftershave splash, it'll locate an aftershave splash that has a similar scent profile so that you can use it with Taubach. It's really, really a remarkable website. It's scent matching. It really is fantastic. And there's also a lot of great articles up there and interviews and other terrific information. And the interview aspect is what I wanted to highlight here, because Lee asked me to participate in an interview. And I said, I would love to. I was honored to be asked. And what he did was he sent along a list of questions for me to answer and type out and that sort of thing. And that's what I went ahead and did. And I submitted it to him, and he has it posted on shavesplash.com right now. We'll get you the direct link to it, but I'm looking at the website right now, and if you look at the right-hand side of the page, there it is with the Monday Morning Mailbag logo with George and a clickable link that'll take you right to the interview. And Lee wrote a really, really wonderful, flattering introduction to the interview. Lee, thank you again very, very much. So a really, really terrific website, shavesplash.com. And just a wealth of information up there for the traditional wet shave community. And also a lot of great reviews, a lot of great features and news, interviews, blog posts, that sort of thing. And I was very, very honored to be asked to be interviewed for shavesplash.com. So we'll link to that interview, that article, so you can give it a read. And I hope you find it informative and entertaining. And again, a big, big thank you to Lee Meyer of shavesplash.com. Folks, will have that link below. Well, after I finished and wrapped up the Monday morning mailbag for broadcast, I got this email alert from Phoenix Shaving. Our world-famous Rabid Banana is back. Don't miss this epic summer classic. Rabid Banana returns, and not alone. Rabid Banana, a nostalgic summer flashback for your face. Yeah, this is a really popular one. And as far as I know, and as long as I've been doing the traditional wet shave, it's returned just about every summer. And it's back again. And as they write, from the galactic archives of planet Phoenix, in a solar system not far from your shave cube has unearthed a long-lost relic of Earth's lost golden era, Rabid Banana, our cult classic summer seasonal scent that beams straight into your nostrils with unapologetic banana brilliance. Just ask Lee. Imagine this. It's 1986. Your BMX is parked on the lawn. Explorers is on VHS. And you just peeled a scratch and sniff sticker that smells like pure happiness. That's Rabid Banana. It doesn't whisper banana. It shouts it across dimensions. Sweet, starchy, fruity, fresh, unmistakably 80s banana. Like your childhood memories took a joyride through hyperspace and crash landed into your shave den. Note, rewatch Explorers tonight. Doug, are you serious? Dead serious. This is straight up Laffy Taffy Banana, zero apologies, zero hesitation. It grabs you by the schnoz and hurls you back to Reagan-era bliss, where every sticker, eraser, lip balm, and summer breeze smelled like ripe bananas. But why rabid? Because this banana doesn't sit quietly in the fruit bowl. This scent lunges. It's an aggressive reminder that summer isn't about restraint. It's about full throttle joy, laughter, dripping popsicles, and smelling like the best part of the candy aisle at Warp 9. Now here's the entire Rabid Banana collection for 2025. A collectible pint glass deodorant, ultra premium CK6 shave soap, also the aftershave cologne, the Star Jelly aftershave, the hybrid Cube 2.0, solid cologne, body soap, shampoo, beard oil, pre-shave oil, beard balm, vent scent, car air fresheners, epic t-shirts, and more. Here is the scent profile. Sweet, nostalgic, starchy, fruity, fresh. You'll be dazed and amazed where this scent takes you, I guarantee. It really is perfect for summer. So there you go. We got two great summer scents from Phoenix Shaving this morning on the Monday Morning Mailbag. We talked about Immortal Peach. Thanks again to Matt Panter for that great review. And now, Rabid Banana. Wow, two great summer scents from Phoenix Shaving. We'll have links to both of those below. Once again, a big thank you to Matt Panter for the heads up on Immortal Peach, and thanks to Phoenix Shaving for the email alert on Rabid Banana. Here's something I just came across. I want to share it with you. This comment comes from a viewer tbob8212. Now, he left this comment in a review that I did 3 years ago of Williams Mug Shave Soap in a Vanderhagen mug, and also used a vintage Gillette Slim, kind of an old school shave. This was 3 years ago. And he wrote in part, I haven't used Williams in a few years. I have 2 unused pucks in a box. I think Williams stopped making their shave soap. Yeah, they did. They discontinued making their shave soap maybe a year or so ago, maybe a little longer than that. And if you have any unopened Williams shave soap pucks, new in box, you know what? The price is climbing on eBay. I'm looking at an eBay page right now. $18 for one puck. Right here, a Williams shave soap. Here's another one, $18.54. Here's 2 boxes, unopened, 2 new boxes of Williams Mug shaving soap, $45.13. Someone is selling 3 Williams shave soap pucks, discontinued, new lot of 3, new in box. They're also kicking in a brush with that, $59.95. My gosh, I mean, yeah, $42, $22. Here's one for $23.99, a single puck of Williams Mug shave soap. Here's another one, a single new old stock mint condition Williams Mug shaving soap, $24.99. Here's someone, Williams Mug shaving soap, 1.75 ounce, 50 gram bar, discontinued, new lot of 5, new in box, $99.99. Wow. So I'll provide the link here where I'm reading all these listings. I did a search on eBay, and this is the results page. I'll get the link below if you're interested in seeing some of the prices on some of this Williams Mug shave soap pucks that that are being listed on eBay. So if you have any and you like it, use it sparingly, because to get a replacement is going to be quite a bit of money. But if you have a whole bunch in your closet, you could probably turn it around for a nice little profit. So I'm just saying. So there you go. Williams Mug shave soap could bring in a lot of money into your shave den if you happen to have a number of them. Or if you only have 1 or 2, well, they're becoming very, very prized in the wet shaving community. So if you're ever at a garage sale or a thrift store or anything like that, and you happen to see a new in-box puck of Williams shave soap, and they only want a couple of bucks for it, if it's new, not been used, anything like that, snap it up. You could use it and experience it in your own shave den if you've never used Williams Mug shave soap, or if you prefer, you could turn it around and make a little bit of money on it. So there you go, Williams Mug shave soap, because it's no longer being made. It's commanding quite the price on eBay. So my thanks to viewer tbob8212 for sending along that comment. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, before I get out of here, I wanted to recommend a movie to you, but because of the way I feel, I wanted to get something that was uplifting, entertaining, wasn't going to be dark and depressing or overly violent. I wanted something bright, funny, happy, something that is a little more refined, a little more gentlemanly and sophisticated. And I really couldn't think of anything, to be perfectly honest with you. A lot of the movies that are being made today have a very hard edge to them. It doesn't mean that they're not good. It's just that they are a little more, like I say, a little bolder in their content. They have, a harder edge. And the way I feel right now, I don't want anything like that. I want something that is a little more satisfying, something that is a little brighter, a little more entertaining, a little more sophisticated, something that has a refinement and intelligence to it. And I was thinking, what movie could I possibly find that could encapsulate all those qualities, and I really couldn't think of one that came to mind. However, Cary Grant came to mind, and any of these movies would be wonderful. There's no foul language. There's no graphic violence. Some of these movies have some great action. They have some great dialogue, great acting, great pacing. Some of them have this air of mystery and suspense. Here's some of the Cary Grant movies that you should look up. You want a really fast-paced, fast-talking comedy. His Girl Friday. Boy, that's terrific. That is an absolutely fantastic movie. Comic pacing is just second to none. How about Charade, if you want a really, really good mystery and whodunit, something that keeps you guessing until the very end. And of course, we've talked about the great Hitchcock movies that Cary Grant has made. North by Northwest, my absolute favorite Cary Grant movie. If you've not seen this one, my gosh, sit down, get a couple of hours and enjoy a real terrific movie. Another Hitchcock classic, To Catch a Thief. Boy, that is a terrific, terrific movie. If you want something that has a little more romance, An Affair to Remember. That was my mother and my mom and my dad's favorite movie. That was their movie, An Affair to Remember. They really, really like that. If you want a little bit of romance, something with a little more comic flair, Houseboat with Cary Grant and Sophia Loren. Boy, that was a really, really funny movie, really terrific. Also has a great song in there from Sam Cooke, Almost in Your Arms. That's a really neat sequence. During an evening dance, an evening party that the two main characters are at. That's always stuck in my mind. But again, if you want to enjoy a really nice, pleasant evening at the movies, anything by Cary Grant is a good pick. I mean, there are so many other movies that he's been in, but some of those, just looking through the catalog here online, those are some that come to mind that I have really enjoyed in the past. And again, if you really want to get away from over-the-top violence and gore and language and other things that seem to be so prevalent in today's movies, and you want to take a break from that, check out anything from Cary Grant. They're just terrific, terrific movies, and they're so well done, and many of them hold up so well today. And I wish I could find more words to describe them a little more completely, but I think I think I'm going to wrap up the broadcast because I do need a shave. I got to get a shave. I'm rubbing my face here because I've got about 4 days worth of beard growth because I haven't shaved because of this virus, and I want to shave this off, and I might shoot a review. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens, but I got to get a shave because it's driving me crazy, and I'm feeling a little bit better to have a shave. But because of how I feel, I want to kick back and enjoy a movie, as I know that sometimes you do, and you want something that's a little more uplifting, a little more entertaining, that doesn't hit you over the head and really just invade your senses with a lot of over-the-top language and graphic violence and that sort of thing. And to be clear, in order to tell a story properly, you might need some of those elements in order to drive the point home. I'm just saying that in those times where you want to take a break from those kinds of stories, those kinds of movies, Cary Grant, check him out. We'll have a link to where you can find a lot of Cary Grant movies on Amazon Prime. Just click on it and the whole selection should come right up. Any of those will be a very, very satisfying evening at the movies. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.